which everyone already thinks that we are, so who really cares? Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Teresa, and in today's episode of the Bimbo Book Club on Fansite Friday, I'm going to be giving you 5 suggestions for easy Halloween costumes that you can wear for your OnlyFans. Obviously, you can wear these Halloween costumes for anything, but they're really sexy and easy to put together. So if you're looking for some easy, sexy costumes to throw together out of things that you may already have at your house or you can get for relatively inexpensive and pretty easily, this video is for you. So the very first one, I already kind of got started. I put on some jean shorts and I'm just gonna put on this flannel. And you can just dress up as a farmer. Or even I wore this outfit to dress up as a scarecrow and I did my makeup really cute. If you wanted to make this a little sexier, you could put on a sexy brassiere or something. And then you can also tie it up in the front to make your boobs look nice. You could always just wear lingerie on the bottom too. But since this is YouTube, I didn't want to get this video flagged for anything. And then also, obviously, you can throw on some cowboy boots if you have them, depending on what kind of pictures you're trying to take, because your feet might not even be in the picture, so who cares? Along with these suggestions, I'm gonna give you a couple ideas for captions to use as well. You can use captions like, I'm your favorite hoe, or do you wanna plow me? Or then obviously, if you do take pictures wearing boots, you can make some jokes about knocking boots, which is a country euphemism for having sex. If you couldn't guess, the next costume is a sexy schoolgirl. Put on whatever plaid skirt you have. I have this cute little cropped polo, but you don't necessarily need it. You can kind of do the same thing that you did with the flannel with the farmer costume. You can just tie up a button down that you already have. That might be sexy. And then you can grab props like these glasses here. You maybe could take pictures holding notebooks or something. I just want to be clear right now that I do not condone age baiting on OnlyFans or whatever fan site you're using whatsoever, but everybody loves a good plaid skirt and it's a really easy costume, as long as your caption isn't something weird, then I think you'll be fine, which is why I have provided some ideas for you. My first idea was I got an A, but I wanted the D. And then I also have done this in the past where I took a video and I dropped a pencil between my legs and then I filmed, I guess, me bending over. So if you check out my video about batching content and you look at the list that I have, it says oops, I dropped my pencil, and that's what it's referring to. And then obviously anything can you tutor me? Or something along those lines always works well with the schoolgirl costume. Like I said, don't be weird about it if you're gonna be using this costume. All right, this is our next costume. Obviously, this isn't just made out of stuff that I got around the house. It's a Maid costume that I bought, but you can see, it's not that expensive. It was probably $15 or $20. And I actually was a finalist in a Halloween costume competition last year wearing this. I know it's not because it's the greatest costume, but like I said, it's really easy, relatively cheap to get if you want to get this Maid costume. I know tons of people love the French maid look. So some of the captions that I've come up with for this outfit are basically anything about being dirty. Let's get dirty, or I've been a dirty girl. All those things, kind of go along with a maid. You can use props. If you have a feather duster, I don't have a feather duster because I use a Swiffer duster, and I don't think that would look quite right with my French maid costume. So I'm not gonna pose with that, but when I did wear this, I wore it with thigh highs with black bows on them, and I thought that was really cute. So this is another option for you, a sexy maid. I know the lighting isn't great because it's 4 p.m., but the show must go on. For the costume competition, I got up on stage and I told everybody, but I lost to Bo Rat. So this is another really easy costume that I put together last year because I was going out. Obviously, I wore my Pretty Woman costume for a photo shoot, but then I realized that having my coochie out like that was not gonna work going out, and I didn't want to wear those heels out either. So I just was grabbing stuff around the house that I could throw together. So this is actually what I put together, and it was Little Red Riding Hood, and I was wearing this, and I had some like thigh highs with red bows on them, and it was pretty easy. I also wore like some red sunglasses too. You don't need to do that, but like I said, this is super easy. I had this robe from another photo shoot that I did last year. If you've been following me for a while, you might remember that me and a couple other girls, we did a collab shoot where we dressed up as the Sanderson sisters. So I didn't actually wear this one, but I bought all of them. I provided all of the robes so that they would all be the same, and you know, we wouldn't have to worry about everything. So I already had this red robe, and I just threw it on and was Little Red Riding Hood last year. I just put on a black bra and some black booty shorts. It was good enough, I think. I had a blast because I didn't have to worry about anything falling out, and I was just wearing like sneakers, but everybody kind of knew who I was, I think. At least I hope. A couple little captions that you can use for this costume. Involve them in the caption. Like, would you help me if you found me lost in the woods? And then I came up with this other one. It might be a little vulgar, but like, we're talking about OnlyFans, so who cares? You know, like Little Red Riding Hood be like, my, what a big cock you have. I don't know. Let me know if you use any of these captions. Comment down below if you do. I think that it would be kind of funny. I know how hard it is to come up with captions, so maybe these aren't even the best ones, but really, who has the best caption? What is a good caption? Who knows? Not me. My fifth and final idea for an easy and sexy Halloween costume to post on your OnlyFans is the devil, which everyone already thinks that we are, so who really cares, you know? A couple of captions that I came up with. Again, men on OnlyFans in general, they really like it when they're involved in some way. So something like, let's sin together, or let's get naughty, or even something like, can I tempt you? I think that those would be some really good captions. I'm sure you can come up with some really good captions if you're dressed up as the devil. Yeah, there's tons of other stuff that you can do. I know that this, again, isn't something that you might have around the house, but you can get it from any Halloween store for like 10 bucks. So it's really not that big of a deal. And you can write it off if you need to. If you keep your receipts. I had some other ideas, you know, I have some fairy wings that I thought about doing that, but I didn't have any really good captions to give you for that one. I'm not even sure if the captions that I gave you for these 5 were good. And obviously, none of these are my real Halloween costume. I was just throwing stuff together as I went. Another one that I have that's kind of like the Maid costume. It's pretty cheap, easy, even if you don't have the supplies at home. I have a nurse costume. So that is always really good. I know that I actually bought that at the beginning of the pandemic, and I was making jokes about being like a sexy nurse. So you can do that too with your captions. And my real Halloween costumes this year, I'm gonna reveal to you. I probably already posted it on TikTok, so make sure that you're following me there. I'll link it below if you don't follow me. My actual Halloween costumes that I put together for this year is like Clover from Totally Spies. I'm reusing my Pretty Woman costume, Vivian Ward. That's my favorite movie. And you know, last year I had my long red hair, so I did that photo shoot dressed as her, and now I have a blonde bob, which is like the wig that she's wearing at the beginning of the movie, but like people still understand like who I'm trying to be. And then if you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen my Marilyn Monroe costume. I'm super excited for that. I'm gonna be wearing that out on Saturday night, out to the bar in Dallas, so everybody can see it, because I'm so excited about my Marilyn Monroe costume. Make sure you check out my video from Tuesday of me transforming into Marilyn Monroe. I was doing my test run, making sure I had like the hair and makeup all right, all good, and it wasn't quite right, but I at least know like what little tweaks that I need to make in the future. So when I go out on Saturday, I'm not like too worried about that. If this video gave you some good ideas for your OnlyFans, I hope it did. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you need more advice about how to run your OnlyFans or anything really. I post a lot of lifestyle stuff about just being like a hot, fun party girl and going out on dates with a lot of rich old men. So even if you don't have an OnlyFans and you want to learn about some of those things or just hang out with me, watch some of my vlogs, make sure that you're subscribed and hit the notification bell down below so you're notified when I upload new content, and I'll see you in the next one.